You're terrified of being alone. The moment you're by yourself, you panic. You grab your phone, call someone, turn on music, watch videos, anything to escape the silence. You can't sit in a room for 5 minutes without distractions because being alone feels like torture. But here's the shocking truth. Your inability to be alone is destroying your life. You're addicted to noise, addicted to people, addicted to constant stimulation. You've lost the ability to connect with yourself, and because of that, you can't truly connect with anyone else. You think being alone means being lonely. You think solitude is punishment. You think you need others to be happy. But you're wrong. The most successful, peaceful, and powerful people in history all had one thing in common. They mastered the art of being alone. And I'm about to show you how being alone isn't just okay. It's essential. It's not loneliness, it's liberation. But before you watch another second, I need to know something. In the comments below, write how many minutes you can sit alone in complete silence without reaching for your phone. Be honest. 1 minute? 5 minutes? 30 seconds? This number will shock you and reveal how dependent you've become. After this video, you'll understand why your fear of being alone is the root of almost every problem in your life. Because science proves that people who can't be alone are more anxious, more depressed, more dependent, and less successful. University of Virginia conducted a shocking experiment. They put people in a room alone for 15 minutes with nothing but their thoughts. 67% of men and 25% of women chose to give themselves electric shocks rather than sit alone with their minds. They literally preferred physical pain over mental solitude. Harvard Business School research reveals CEOs who practice solitude make 23% better decisions. Stanford University proves people who can be alone are 31% more creative. MIT studies show solitude increases self-awareness by 40% and emotional intelligence by 28%. Pause and do moment. Pause this video right now. Put your phone down. Sit in silence for exactly 2 minutes. No music, no talking, just you and your thoughts. Can you do it? Try it and write in the comments. I did it, or I couldn't. Be honest. But here's what you don't understand. There's a massive difference between loneliness and solitude. Loneliness is negative. It's feeling empty, abandoned, disconnected. Solitude is positive. It's choosing to be alone, finding peace in your own company, discovering who you really are. Loneliness happens to you. Solitude is chosen by you. Loneliness drains your energy. Solitude recharges your soul. Loneliness makes you desperate for others. Solitude makes you complete within yourself. The modern world has made you terrified of silence. Social media trains you to need constant validation. Your phone conditions you to crave continuous stimulation. Society tells you that being alone means you're a loser. But society is creating weak, dependent people who can't function without external approval. Choice moment. What scares you most about being alone? A. Facing your thoughts. B. Feeling bored. C. No social validation. D. Fear of missing out. Write your letter. Your fear is about to become your freedom. Look at the greatest minds in history. Einstein did his best thinking during long, solitary walks. Tesla spent hours alone in his laboratory. Gandhi found his strength in meditation and solitude. Buddha achieved enlightenment sitting alone under a tree. Jesus went into the desert alone for 40 days. These weren't antisocial people. They were people who understood that true strength, creativity, and wisdom come from within. They knew that until you can be happy alone, you can't be truly happy with others. Steve Jobs took solitary walks to solve Apple's biggest problems. Bill Gates goes on think weeks, 1 week alone twice a year with no meetings, just thinking. Warren Buffett spends most of his day alone, reading and thinking. The most successful people in the world are masters of solitude. Now I'm going to give you the exact blueprint to transform from someone who fears being alone to someone who craves and masters solitude. This is the Solitude Mastery System for levels that will change your relationship with yourself forever. Level 1. Silence Tolerance Training. Start small. Most people can't handle 30 seconds of silence. We're going to build your tolerance gradually. Day 1 to 3. Sit in silence for 5 minutes. No phone, no music, no distractions. Just breathe and observe your thoughts. Don't judge them, just notice them. Your mind will race. You'll feel uncomfortable. That's normal. You're detoxing from stimulation addiction. Day 4 to 7. Increase to 10 minutes. You'll notice your mind starting to calm down. The constant chatter begins to quiet. This is where the magic starts. Day 8 to 14, 15 minutes of silence daily. Now you're beginning to enjoy the peace. Your thoughts become clearer. Your stress levels drop dramatically. Level 2. Distraction Elimination Protocol. Identify your escape mechanisms. What do you do when you're alone? Phone scrolling? Netflix binging? Calling friends? These are avoidance behaviors preventing you from connecting with yourself. Create solitude zones, specific times and places where you commit to being alone without distractions. Start with 30 minutes after waking up. No phone, no music, just you. Use this time for thinking, planning, or simply being present. Level 3. Self-discovery acceleration. Solitude is where you meet your authentic self. In silence, without external influences, you discover what you actually think, feel, and want, not what society programmed you to think. Keep a solitude journal. During your alone time, write answers to these questions. Who am I without others' opinions? What do I truly want in life? What are my real values? What makes me genuinely happy? These insights only come in solitude. Level 4. Inner peace cultivation. This is the advanced level, where solitude becomes your sanctuary. You're no longer just tolerating being alone. You're craving it because it's where you feel most centered, most creative, most yourself. Practice solitude meditation. Not formal meditation, just peaceful awareness. Sit quietly and feel grateful for this time with yourself. Appreciate your own company. This is where true self-love begins. Solitude Mastery Challenge. For the next 21 days, spend 30 minutes daily in complete solitude. No devices, no distractions. Track your progress and share your insights using hashtag Solitude Mastery. Who's ready to meet their authentic self? Remember, solitude isn't about rejecting others. It's about completing yourself. When you're whole within yourself, your relationships become choices, not needs. You attract better people because you're not desperate for connection. Now we're entering the advanced realm, because mastering solitude doesn't just make you comfortable alone. It transforms every area of your life. It makes you magnetic, creative, wise, and unshakable. The Solitude Superpowers. Superpower 1. Mental clarity. In solitude, your mind stops processing external noise and starts processing internal wisdom. You make better decisions because you can hear your own thoughts clearly. Problems that seemed impossible become solvable when you give your mind space to work. Superpower 2. Creative genius. All creativity comes from within. When you're constantly consuming others' ideas through social media, TV, and conversations, you have no space for your own ideas to emerge. Solitude creates the mental space where innovation is born. Superpower 3. Emotional mastery. In solitude, you learn to regulate your own emotions instead of depending on others to make you feel good. You become emotionally self-sufficient. This makes you incredibly attractive because you're not needy or clingy. Superpower 4. Authentic confidence. When you're comfortable with yourself in solitude, you develop unshakable confidence. You don't need others' approval because you approve of yourself. This authentic confidence is magnetic. The Solitude Paradox. Here's the beautiful paradox. The more comfortable you become with being alone, the more people want to be around you. Why? Because you're not desperate. You're complete. You choose relationships instead of needing them. People are attracted to those who are whole within themselves. When you master solitude, you radiate a peaceful energy that draws others to you. You become the person others want to be around because you're not trying to get anything from them. Advanced solitude practices. The Power Walk. Take 30-minute walks alone with no phone, no music, no podcasts. Just walk and think. This is where breakthrough ideas happen. Solitude fasting. Once a week, spend an entire evening alone. No social plans, no calls, no digital entertainment. Just you exploring your own mind and interests. Solo adventures. Go to movies alone, eat at restaurants alone, travel alone. This builds confidence and breaks the social conditioning that you need others to enjoy life. Solitude Mastery stories. After mastering solitude, I started my own business, found inner peace, and attracted my soulmate, all because I became complete within myself. Sarah, 29. Solitude taught me who I really am. I stopped people-pleasing, set boundaries, and my relationships became authentic and fulfilling. Marcus, 34. The magnetic effect. When you master solitude, people notice something different about you. You're calm in chaos. You're confident without arrogance. You're present in conversations because you're not constantly seeking validation. You become magnetic because you're rare, someone who doesn't need others to feel complete. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. You've mastered solitude. You've transformed your relationship with yourself and, consequently, with everyone else. You wake up excited for your morning solitude time. Instead of immediately grabbing your phone, you sit quietly with your coffee, planning your day with clarity and intention. You feel peaceful, centered, grounded. At work, while others are stressed and scattered, you remain calm and focused. You make decisions from inner wisdom, not external pressure. Colleagues seek your advice because you radiate a quiet confidence they can't quite define. In social situations, you're magnetic. You listen deeply because you're not desperately waiting for your turn to speak. You contribute meaningful insights because you've had time to think deeply. People feel comfortable around you because you're comfortable with yourself. The relationship transformation. Your relationships become authentic and fulfilling. Friends respect your boundaries because you respect them first. Romantic relationships are partnerships, not dependencies. You love others from abundance, not neediness. Your family notices the change. You're more present during conversations because you're not addicted to constant stimulation. You bring peace to family gatherings instead of drama because you found peace within yourself. The creative awakening. Ideas flow freely now. In solitude, your creativity explodes. You start projects you've been putting off. You write, create, innovate because your mind has space to breathe and generate original thoughts. You become someone who contributes unique value to the world instead of just consuming what others create. This gives your life profound meaning and purpose. The inner peace achievement. Most importantly, you found inner peace. You don't need external validation to feel worthy. You don't need constant entertainment to feel fulfilled. You don't need others' approval to feel confident. You've become your own best friend, your own source of strength, your own fountain of peace. This doesn't make you antisocial. It makes you genuinely social because you're connecting from wholeness, not emptiness. The final solitude challenge. Right now, I want you to make a commitment. For the next 30 days, you will spend at least 30 minutes daily in intentional solitude. No exceptions, no debices, no distractions. Just you, meeting yourself, befriending yourself, mastering yourself. The Solitude Master's Declaration. Stand up and declare with conviction. I am not afraid to be alone. I choose solitude over stimulation. I find peace in my own company. I am complete within myself. I am a solitude master. Did you say it? Did you feel that power? That's the beginning of your transformation from someone who fears being alone to someone who treasures solitude. The liberation. Remember this. Solitude isn't isolation, it's liberation. It's not about avoiding people. It's about choosing people from a place of wholeness. It's not about being antisocial. It's about being authentically social. When you master solitude, you become the person you were meant to be before the world told you who you should be. You discover your authentic voice, your true desires, your real dreams. The Master's Journey. Tomorrow, start your journey. Begin with 5 minutes of silence. Build up gradually. Be patient with yourself. The modern world has conditioned you to fear silence. but you're about to reclaim your power. In a world full of noise, be the person who finds wisdom in silence. In a world of constant connection, be the person who finds strength in solitude. In a world of external validation, be the person who finds peace within. You are not meant to be afraid of your own company. You are meant to be your own best friend, your own greatest supporter, your own source of peace. Now go and master solitude. The journey to yourself begins in silence. The path to peace starts in solitude. The road to authenticity runs through being alone. Comment below, I choose solitude, if you're ready to befriend yourself and find inner peace.